献给旅行者365日
365 days for travelers.
6月24日，辞北堂书。夫闻诸佛出世，皆从父母而受生，万会心生，尽假天地而复载。故非父母而不生，无天地而不长，尽沾养育之恩，具受负载之德。皆夫一切含事，万象行仪，皆属无常，未离生灭，虽则如朴情志，养育恩生。若把世惠共资，终难报答。作血食饲养，安得久长？故《孝经》云：虽日用三生之养，犹不孝也。相欠沉没，涌入轮回，欲报往极深恩，莫若出家功德。在生死之爱河，越烦恼之苦海，报千生之父母，达万劫之慈亲，三有四恩，无不报矣。故经云：一子出家，九族升天。两界舍今世之生命，誓不还家，将永劫之根尘，顿明般若。夫为父母心开喜舍，亦莫攀缘。学净饭之国王，效摩耶之圣后。他时一日，佛会相逢，次日今时，且相离别。良非奏尾甘止，盖时不待人。故云此生不向今生度，更向何时度此生？夫既尊怀，莫相记忆。娘回书：吾与如素有因缘，时节母子恩爱情分。自从怀孕，到生佛，愿生男儿。胞胎月满，性命思悬，得遂愿心，如珠宝席。愤恚不闲于臭恶，如朴不倦于辛勤。稍自成人，遂令习学，或战玉石不归，便作倚门之望。来书兼要出家，父亡母老，兄薄弟寒，无何依赖。子有抛娘之意，娘无舍子之心。一自如住他方，日夜常洒悲泪。苦哉苦哉！今既誓不还乡，即得从如至，不敢望如王祥卧冰，丁兰科目。但如目连尊者度我，下脱沉沦，上登佛果。如其不然，忧前有哉，切意提息。
June 24th. Letter to farewell to my mother. It is heard that all Buddhas who appear in the world receive their bodies from their parents. All phenomena arise in dependence on heaven and earth. Therefore, if there were no parents, no one could be born, and without heaven and earth, no one would grow up. We all rely upon and have gratitude for those who nurture and teach us, and we all sheltered and supported by their virtue. All sentient beings and all phenomena are impermanent. They are not apart from birth and death. Being nursed, given profound care, and raised with kindness are difficult to repay. Even if one were to give all manner of worldly offerings, one would still be unable to repay such kindness. Even if a person nourished his parents with his own blood, would that keep them well forever? The classic of filial piety says, though a child provides beef, mutton, and pork to nourish his parents, still he is not filial. Strong ties lead to perpetual birth. There is no more efficacious way to repay love and kindness as the merit and virtue of leaving the home life. To ferry them across birth and death's river of affection and beyond affliction's bitter sea can repay the parents of 1,000 lifetimes. It can repay one's parents' kindness for 10,000 kalpas. All those throughout the three realms who pay us the four kindnesses will not have been unrepaid. The sutras say, when one child leaves the home life, 9 sets of relatives will enter heaven. I, Liangji, forsake my place in life and vow not to return home. I dedicate endless kalpas of my senses and experiences to instantly understand prajna. I wish that you, my parents, can understand and be happy to let me go and not become entangled in our connection. I hope you can learn from King Suddhodana and Queen Maya, who at another time and day went to meet the Buddha. Today now we part. It is not that I turn my back on providing for you, but time waits for no one. That is why it is said, if one is not to be liberated today, then when? I hope you do not think of me. My mother's response. You and I are connected by past causes and conditions to share the love of mother and child. When I became pregnant, I prayed to the gods and the Buddha, give me a son. Having borne you full term, my life hung by a thread. When my wishes came true, I treasured you like a precious gem. You soiled yourself, but I did not mind the foul smell. I diligently nursed you and did not tire. As you grew, you began to study. Sometimes you would come home late and I would wait for you in the doorway. Your letter came, insisting that you wanted to become a monk. Your father was dead, I had grown old, and you were without brothers. Who was I to rely on? My son was intent on abandoning me. But I did not have the mind to abandon you. Once you left, I wept day and night. Such suffering, such suffering. Now, since you have vowed not to return home, I immediately accorded with your will. I do not wish you to be Wanjiang, who slept on ice, or Dinglan, who carved wood, but like Mudgalayana, I wish you to save me from the cycle of birth and death and to attain Buddhahood. If this is not the case, then I am still displeased. Understand my mind.